Hey everybody, Prakshi here. What if I told you there's a lake that turns animals into statues, spiders that parachute from the sky, and an animal that holds hands while sleeping? These facts will leave you stunned, or rolling on the floor laughing. Let's dive in. Okay, first up, we're heading down under to Australia. But we're not talking kangaroos and koalas here, folks. We're talking spiders. Flying spiders. You heard me right. In Australia, it literally rains spiders. These clever little guys float in the wind using their webs like parachutes. Imagine looking up and seeing thousands of tiny parachutes descending. Except they're not carrying adorable little army men, they're carrying eight-legged nightmares. Just another reason why Australia is the land of nope, and seriously, nope. Alright, let's take a break from the creepy crawlies and jump into the world of fruit salad? Turns out, bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Yeah, I'll give you a minute to process that one. Apparently, a berry is a fruit that comes from a single flower with one ovary. Bananas fit the bill. Strawberries? Not so much. They're actually something called aggregate fruits. Who knew fruit could be so complicated? It's enough to make you go bananas. Next up, we're diving into the deep end. Literally. Get ready to meet the octopus, the ultimate multitasker of the ocean. These guys have not one, not two, but three hearts. Two of those hearts stop beating when the octopus swims. Can you imagine? It's like taking a jog and your heart's like, nah, I'm good. You got this. Octopuses, they're cooler, they're weirder, and they definitely win at any game involving hearts. All right, pack your bags and grab your sunglasses, because we're heading to Norway, baby. Specifically, we're going to a town where the sun doesn't set for 76 days straight in the summer. That's right, 76 days of endless sunshine. Talk about a party town. Can you imagine? You could literally pull an all-nighter for over 2 months. Just maybe invest in some blackout curtains. All right, folks, time to talk about the OG badasses of the ocean sharks. These guys have been around for ages, literally. In fact, sharks existed before trees. And I'm not talking about a couple of years here, I'm talking 50 million years. That's older than the dinosaurs, older than your grandpa's jokes. They've seen it all. So next time you see a shark, give it a nod of respect. It's earned its place in the world. Paris, the city of love, lights, and a growing Eiffel Tower? That's right, folks, even this iconic landmark isn't immune to a little summer stretch. Turns out the Eiffel Tower grows about 6 inches taller in the summer because of heat expansion. Who knew metal was so flexible? Just another reason why Paris is always a good idea. Even the buildings know how to enjoy the summer heat. Okay, folks, get ready for a fact that's both bizarre and strangely impressive. Let's talk wombats and their poop. You see, wombats are the only animals in the world that poop. Cubes. Yes, you heard me right, cubes. Apparently their intestines are shaped in a way that, well, let's just say they're masters of origami. Poop origami. And why cubes, you ask? Well, it turns out those square shapes are perfect for stacking and marking their territory. All right, let's slow things down a bit and talk about the kings and queens of chill sloths. These cuddly creatures are known for their, shall we say, leisurely pace of life. But did you know they're also champion breath holders? Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. That's longer than dolphins. They're like the yogis of the animal kingdom, just hanging out, chilling, and not even needing to come up for air. All right, time to get a little spooky, folks. We're heading to Tanzania, home to Lake Natron, a lake so strange it could be straight out of a horror movie. This lake is so alkaline that it can actually turn animals into statues. The high levels of salt and other minerals in the water calcify anything that dies and falls in, preserving them in these eerie, lifelike poses. It's like nature's version of a freeze-frame button, or a really morbid art exhibit. So if you're ever in Tanzania and feeling a little adventurous, maybe skip the swim in Lake Natron. Let's talk about everyone's favorite sticky treat, honey. It's delicious, it's versatile, and it can last, well, pretty much forever. Seriously, honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey pots that are still edible. How is that even possible, you ask? Well, honey has a special combination of low water content, high acidity, and a special enzyme that prevents bacteria from growing. So next time you're enjoying a spoonful of honey, remember, you're basically tasting history. time for a quick trip to our cosmic neighbor, Venus. Now, Venus is known for being hot, like really hot, but it's also got a pretty wacky sense of time. You see, a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Yeah, you heard me right. Venus rotates so slowly that it takes longer to make one rotation on its axis than it does to orbit the sun. Talk about a long day. It's like Venus is the ultimate procrastinator. Get ready for a serious dose of cuteness overload, folks. We're heading to Japan, to an island that's basically a real-life Disney movie, Bunny Island. That's right, an entire island overrun with bunnies. Thousands of fluffy, adorable bunnies hopping around, living their best bunny lives. It's like someone took the internet's obsession with cat videos and said, "Hold my carrot, I've got something even better." If you ever need a reason to visit Japan, this is it. Just be prepared for a serious case of the Oz. Okay, get ready for a fact that's so adorable, it'll make you want to squeal. Sea otters, those furry little goofballs of the ocean, are known for being ridiculously cute. But did you know they also hold hands while they sleep? It's like they're afraid of drifting apart in their dreams and ending up lost at sea. Sea otters, they're not just adorable, they're relationship goals. Take notes, everyone. Time to talk about a creature so amazing it seems like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Get ready to meet the immortal jellyfish, a tiny translucent creature that's basically, well, immortal. When it gets stressed or injured, it doesn't die, it just reverts back to its polyp stage like a biological do-over. It's like hitting the reset button on life. All right, let's head to Scotland, a land of rugged beauty bagpipes and an obsession with snow. Okay, maybe not an obsession, but they do have over 400 words for it. 400. They've got words like sneasel, skelp, and feefle, all describing different types of snow. So next time you're in Scotland and it starts snowing, don't just say snow. All right, history buffs, get ready for this one. The shortest war in history lasted a grand total of 38 minutes. You heard me right, 38 minutes. It was between Britain and Zanzibar back in 1896, and it was basically over before it even began. Talk about an anticlimactic battle. Get ready to meet the toughest creatures on Earth and possibly in space, tardigrades. These microscopic animals are also known as water bears or moss piglets, and they're basically indestructible. I'm talking surviving in boiling water, freezing temperatures, intense radiation. You name it, they can handle it. They've even survived in the vacuum of space. All right, let's talk about frogs. Specifically, frogs that can freeze solid. You heard me right, freeze solid. When winter rolls around, some species of frogs basically turn into little green popsicles. They stop breathing, their hearts stop beating, and they look like they're, well, dead. But then spring comes along, the sun comes out, and guess what? They thaw out and hop away like nothing happened. Scientists believe they produce a special kind of antifreeze in their blood that protects their vital organs from damage. All right, folks, get ready for the messiest festival on Earth. We're heading to Spain for La Tomatina, a festival that involves throwing tomatoes at each other. That's right, for one glorious hour, the streets of Bunol turn into a giant tomato battleground. People come from all over the world to participate in this epic food fight, and it's basically every kid's dream come true, and probably every parent's nightmare. It's messy, it's chaotic, it's probably a health hazard, and it looks like a ton of fun. Okay, folks, let's end on a slightly uncomfortable note, shall we? Let's talk about hiccups, specifically the longest case of hiccups in history. This unfortunate record belongs to Charles Osborne, who hiccuped non-stop for 68 years. You heard me right, 68 years. He started hiccuping in 1922 after a minor accident and just never stopped. Doctors were baffled, scientists were intrigued, and Charles just kept on hiccuping. Finally, in 1990, his hiccups just stopped. So next time you get the hiccups, just remember Charles Osborne and be grateful they'll probably go away. Eventually. And there you have it, folks. 20 mind-blowing facts that are guaranteed to make you laugh, think, and maybe even question everything you thought you knew about the world. From flying spiders to immortal jellyfish to poop that defies the laws of physics, planet Earth is a truly wild and wonderful place. Which one was your favorite? Comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you laughed, learned, or just had a good time. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay weird.